Hello everyone, I'm Louis Verhelden, tagging expert at TAGGRS. Today we will set up TikTok server-side tracking. In this video, the fifth episode of the series, we will continue with the setup from our first video. So if you haven't seen that one, please check it out first. In that video we explain how to do the GA4 server-side tracking setup, which is necessary for setting up other tags such as TikTok. I will show you briefly what we have been setting up already. So this is our web container, which contains GA4 e-commerce events, Google Tag, and TAGGRS. This is just for analytics purposes, but these are the necessary ones for the setup. This is the Google Tag that will send our events to our server container. This is our server URL. And this will send all our e-commerce events to our server container as well. Here in our server container, we have a TAGGRS tag, which is for analytics purposes, and one GA4 tag which forwards all events to GA4. So I will go into preview mode to show you how it works. So this is our server preview. Our web preview. So as you can see, our Google tag has fired. Has sent a request to server container with this information, and it enters our server container, and then the events or data get sent to GA4. So this is a very brief explanation how it works now, but if you want to know how the full setup works, please check out the first video. So we will continue from this setup. First, we will set up the TikTok web tracking. How do we do this? We go to TikTok Ads Manager, go to Events, we will set up web events. You have to create a pixel, manual setup, demo taggers. Skip this. And we can finish this. Yes. We will need this ID. We will first set up the configuration tag, which also make sure we can set cookies and send a page view to TikTok. We need the templates for that. So for the basic setup, we will choose this one from Lunatic. Sorry. So we will insert constants. It's easier if we want to change our TikTok pixel ID later. Important one is that we trigger it on initialization, because otherwise the other tags will not find the necessary cookies and they will fail. They will not send data to TikTok. So we will test if this one is working. Go in preview mode. So send a page view. So this one is working fine. You can see here it has triggered. Perfect. So we will continue with the setup of the other events. TikTok. Let's see. So now we have to use the other template. Pixel ID. We have put it in a constant so we can easily reuse it. So first one would be view content. This is when viewing a product. Like this. This would be a view content. Now we don't have any personal data yet, only on the purchase event. Object properties, because we have a nice looking data layer, as you can see here. We can first try to use this. This will do everything automatically for us. We still have to add currency though. This is e-commerce dot items dot no e-commerce dot currency. In data layer variable. Deduplication. This is necessary because we will be sending this event from the web container and from the server container. So when they arrive in TikTok, they should be deduplicated so we don't measure events double. We will use a template for that. Events. Use this one. Event ID. Yes. We'll fire it on this event view item. So this looks good. View content. Let's see what this does. Nope. Else. I think it's because this one. TikTok cookie not found. So we will have to add that this one fires after the other one. Tag sequencing, fire a tag before. This is a configuration tag. Now it works. View contents. What has been sent? Currency, value, and contents. So the checkbox of e-commerce has worked. It has sent all the data nicely. So this is really easy for us. We will also check in the events manager in TikTok how it enters. You have to scan a QR for this, but we can take this. This will send some TikTok test ID, which we can just copy and paste here. So we are still working in the preview mode. So now we see view content has been sent, and we see view content has arrived. So this is working perfectly fine. So up to the next step, add to cart. Add to cart. This one. Let's see how it is called in TikTok. Add to cart. So I think we can leave it on this one. This was not making the error previously, which was the tag sequencing. Let's try again with this one. Currency. We have made a variable for this, deduplication as well. Event ID, pirate tag. You have to select this one. Yes. Looking fine. Add to cart, yes. Also with all information. Add to cart has entered, great. Up to the next one. Initiate. Checkout. Try first with this one. Currency. Deduplication, event ID. Tag sequencing. Configuration. This will be begin checkout. Okay, let's test this out. This is begin checkout. Okay. Okay, all data is going through. Great. So in the case that it does not work with in the case it does not work with the e-commerce checkbox, then you will have to fill in manually all the data. This will need some knowledge of JavaScript, or with ChatGPT you can get there as well. It's a bit more difficult, but this is not in the scope of this video. You will have to use ChatGPT in order to do this and read the documents. So for now I will just leave it on this one. Okay. So now we should have a purchase event. Yes. This looks like this. Okay. So we will set up the last event in our web container. TikTok complete payment, I think, or maybe complete checkout. Let's check. It's complete payment indeed. And now we do have this data. We do have email. Let's check email address. This one. Say data layer variable. Phone. We have it as well. It's not in the good format for TikTok. We need plus 31 or plus 32, depending on your country. We'll first pick it from the data layer and then we will modify it into the right format. So let's check where is our phone number. Here is the phone. We'll modify it with custom JavaScript. It's in the right format. For this, I will use this script. What does this script do? It will take the variable we just set up, the phone. It will check if it starts with plus 31. If yes, it's okay. If not, maybe it starts with 06, then add 31. If it starts with 0031, then add plus 32. So we always have it in the correct format. Yes, we will use this one. See the application as well. And this will be the purchase event. Okay. Ah, we forgot the tag sequencing. Yes. So let's try every event again. View item, add to carts, begin checkout, and purchase. This looks good. View content, add to cart, initiate checkout, complete payment. Perfect. Um, so that's it for the web setup. Now we will go to the server-side tracking setup. First, we need to provide the GA4 tag with the event ID. This is necessary for deduplication. This will send the same event ID that we use, for example, on purchase. It will send it to our server container so we can use it to send to TikTok via server, so it can get deduplicated. This GA4 tag fires on all these events. View item list, view item, add to cart, begin checkout, purchase. So it will send this event ID with all these events. I will show you this. Voila. Also go in preview mode of our server container. So when we refresh, go for example to view item. We can see event ID has been sent. Let's check it here. Event ID has entered our server container. It will be the same one that is sent with the TikTok view content. So let's set up the server-side tag. TikTok all events. This tag will just forward all events to TikTok, so it's rather easy setup. We'll use this one. This is the best one at the moment. Inherit from client. Then we need an access token. We'll save it in a constant as well. TikTok API key. Pixel ID is this one. Test event. So is this code here. This is necessary to see your events coming in or events manager. Yes. This we can leave all as it is because it will take the information from our J4 tag and take this one, so it triggers on all incoming events. And let's see now how it acts. So TikTok has sent it has fired our tag, or TikTok tag, with this information, page view. By the way, page view is not entering our events manager via browser. I don't know why, but it's like that. Server, yes, but browser, no. Very strange, but it's like that. Let's go for this one. This is view content. So it has been sent via the browser, view content. But also on view item in the server container, it has triggered. And we see view content with the value, content, TikTok cookie, etc. So server and browser. This is great. It has sent also the event ID. As you can see here, it's sent from the server container, but also from the web container it sends. So that's working correctly. Let's try the other event, add to cart. We can check out and purchase. So this is our server preview mode. You can see initiate checkout, perfect. Purchase. It also has taken our email and phone because we send it with GA4 as a we included user data. This has been set up in the first video, as I told before. So it will send it to the server container, and it will just take it and forward it to TikTok in the right format. So place an order. This should be place an order. Made a mistake. Place an order. Yes, like this. So one last thing we can add to improve our tracking is when people click on a TikTok ad, a TikTok click ID will be added, and it looks like this. But the current tags don't include this. They don't put a cookie of the TikTok click ID. I don't know why, but it is like this. So we will do it manually. I will show you how to do it. We will do it with the query parameter. So it will take this from the URL and we'll put it in a cookie. Cookie creator is one that we can use. TikTok click ID, cookie value. Triggering on all pages. We should put this on the maximum. Yes. This is fine. One permission that we have to add. This is important or it will not set a cookie. Cookie creator. Permissions. Voila. So let's check if it works. As you can see, it has set a cookie. TikTok click ID. And our server container or server tag will automatically include it. So we don't have to add it there. So this will improve the measurement a lot. So that's it for the setup. So we have been setting up the web and server tag. It's fairly easy, I would say, because this tag forwards all events to our server container. So yeah, that was it. I want to show you also our template tags. So everything I have been set up was with WooCommerce. If you have another CMS, you can also, for example, use this Lightspeed template. You can download it and then import it into GTM. So everything will be set up already for you. Makes your work a lot easier. Did I forget to say something? No, that will be all. So thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.